Alright guys, the Forgotten Game Boy Competitor. Recently we watched a video, and during the era of video game handheld consoles first, shining their, I don't know,
This is the
for
Neo
lack of a
Geo
better term, prosperity, I guess, onto the world, guys. Because now we got this. I mean, what is this, bro? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. There's been so many like Game Boy like releases that we don't know about. At least I don't know about because I was years old when the Game Boy came out and stuff. So, but yeah, guys, let's check it out. The Forgotten Game Boy Competitor.
Pocket Color, a beautiful games console which has been almost entirely forgotten about. Probably because not
They even got the color in the name.
many people bought it in the first place.
200K. Hey, not bad though. Not bad. If I ever get past a million, I mean, I got past a million, like total views, but like past a million just views on like a single video would be so crazy, man.
But not by retro modding, since they stock all of the parts necessary to make the ultimate Neo Geo Pocket Color. So we can
Bro, I thought it was gonna be like an actual like throwback video to like the console, man. What is this, bro? These things are being manufactured in 2023? Okay. You still got me interested though.
finally experience this
I
beautiful
mean, it looks new, so it makes sense.
device in all of its glory.
Is this really what the device looks like though, guys? I mean, terrible, bro. I really don't have a reason to buy a handheld Game Boy emulator. Sorry, guys.
And actually see the screen.
You know, I have no point to buy it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not sold. Honestly, I do need a handheld though, because I don't have one.
There's a few things we're going to need. The first is this IPS LCD screen by RetroPixel. This comes with all
he's gonna build
of
it.
the parts necessary to upgrade the old screen to fit in today's modern world.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
Retro Modding also sell these high quality replacement shells. I have
That reminds me, I need to get into the modding scene so it just doesn't look like something I'm incompatible with learning about.
gone for the
Okay,
white
let's see how he builds it.
one, which will look really cool with these mint replacement buttons. It's gonna give off Megaduck vibes. Let's start taking the device apart, and oh boy, is this fun. There's several Phillips screws on the back, including
Guys, what is Megaduck though? someone tell me.
two in the battery compartment. Then there's more around the edges of the shell, which, annoyingly, are at the exact depth for my screwdriver not to reach them.
Yikes.
But luckily, I have extremely strong fingers.
Oh my gosh. Well, it definitely is built like a 90s kind of a device. Look at it, bro. They do that on devices built back then. At least I think they do. Guys, what happened to my audio?
Well, that is just not going to work. Well, at this point, I felt like
Okay. I was like, dude, what happened to the audio, man?
giving up until I came up with the ingenious idea of using a 4mm hex bit. This worked perfectly. Another victory
When there's a will, there's a way, brothers.
for the nerds. So let's just undo the final screw. What? What's happening? Is this one deeper? What the deuce? Is that one single tri-wing bit? What were they smoking?
Oh my gosh, bro. It reminds me of when I had to like try to take apart my laptop. I ended up not being able to do it. But hey, this guy is a retro YouTuber. It's gonna be easier for him.
Smoking? Anyway, with that little prick removed, we can lift off the back of the shell. My unit only seemed to have one Phillips screw holding the motherboard down, so I'll remove that.
Hey, it looks like a one screw kind of job, bro. Doesn't look like a huge motherboard. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could know what all those like abbreviations mean. But if there's one guy that knows what the abbreviations mean on the motherboard, it's this dude. At least a little.
Then we can pry off the joystick cap, and be really careful here, it could fly off in any direction and take your eye out. Or just fall off. Then we can remove the board. Oh, no we can't. The speaker wires are 1 centimeter long, and the speaker is clipped into the front shell. We can then finally unlatch the screen's ribbon cable. Then we can use some isopropyl alcohol to clean up all the contacts on the board so that it works well for the future.
Whenever I see someone doing that, I'm like, yo, wouldn't it like mess up the circuitry? But it doesn't. Apparently it like evaporates before messing up the circuitry. Don't quote me on that though, guys.
And we can give this little speaker a clean. Not that it deserves it after its behaviour earlier. Then we can grab the new shell. It came with absolutely everything inside. A glass replacement lens, buttons, membranes, battery contacts, stickers, and
Oh, he's replacing the whole console almost.
even screws. Let's focus on the front shell piece for now. We need to trim down the plastic to fit the new screen inside. For this, I'll be using my flush cutters.
Well done, well done. I mean, yeah, it looks like you need that kind of tool for that job, bro. Looks like some strong plastic, like... Sheesh.
After all the plastic is gone, I can stick this little double-sided sticker down. This holds the screen in place, and you can adjust the position on the display later in the settings. After that, I'll stick down the screen lens and remove the film on the LCD screen and place that in as well. Now, I just could not work out what to do with this sticker.
Literally.
Oh!
Pause it.
You stick the insulation film on the metal surface on the back of the screen. That makes sense.
Bro, said it in fine print, man. Come on now.
Phew. Then we can pop this little ribbon cable into the connector and connect the screen's driver board. And then we can sit the new...
It's like a puzzle, right? That's how a computer circuitry is, guys, maybe? I don't know. I'm new to this, guys.
buttons and membranes in place.
Whoa.
Then I can connect the screen to the driver
Oh my
board and
gosh.
attach the little
Yo.
touch sensors to the top of the shell. Now, if you wanted, you can just screw the motherboard down and reassemble it. But without
Oh my gosh, my Instagram's blowing up. Sorry, guys.
soldering it
Sorry, guys. My Instagram's blowing up just a little, thankfully. Because we've been down bad for like a week straight, and we're excited to get back into the videos, guys. That's all I'm saying.
the wires, you won't be able to change the settings of the screen, which might be fine for people who don't solder, but obviously we've got to do this properly. There's 4 wires we need to solder. I'll start by tinning up the pads and attaching each wire. Each one is labeled, so this makes it very straightforward.
Yeah, soldering. I do have a little bit of experience with soldering, so it looks cool, bro. I like how it looks.
Then I can add some flux and solder to these test points on the motherboard next to the CPU. The A and B test point are labeled, so that's fairly self-explanatory. Solder the
And he's doing stuff like this right next to like what seems to be the CPU chip. Like, I don't know what.
A wire to the B point and the B wire to the negative battery terminal. I think that's right, is it? The select
It
wire
solidifies so quickly, though, man. That's cool.
goes to the pad under the A test point. Then we can put the board in and close up the front portion of the unit. The battery wire goes to this point on the motherboard.
All right.
Now, you could end it there, but I'm going to add a rechargeable battery. This is made and sold by Retro Modding, and is actually for the Game Boy Advance, but will work perfectly with
Yeah, that's so cool. That's what all these kind of devices needed, man. But now you're getting a little bit to the realm of a little bit away from the DIY kind of things.
A little
A
modification.
little.
The battery terminals on the Neo Geo are on the opposite side to the Game Boy, so we'll just need to remove the battery contacts and solder wires directly to the rechargeable board. This is a little bit fiddly, but it is very doable. In place, it should look like this. The next thing I'll need to do is trim down the inside of the battery compartment to
Still more maintenance, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. It feels like I'm in a classroom and this is my teacher, man. Like, dude, we're not done with the project yet. We're not done.
make room for the battery. I
Perfect.
just have to swap over this cartridge shield from the old shell and I can put the back piece down and screw it into place. Then I'll strip and tin the new wires and solder them to the battery board.
Wait, he made them rechargeable though. He made them rechargeable. Where's he at? Sorry guys. I think I'm going to skip ahead a little. Oh, it's actually done actually. Never mind.
And with all of that, the remaining screws can go back in and we're done.
You like the music though? Oh, adding that cool little sticker. Are they added by the hand, guys? I did not know what they are. That could be someone's whole job right there, unless the machines take the spot from them. You know what I mean? Woo! Alright, guys, should be done now. Just added those like random string of numbers for whatever reason, because companies like to do that. Buttons. Alright, guys. Some random game that not many actually play. Pacelli, guys. Where you even put the game in, bro? I don't think he's gonna be able to put the game in. Looks cool, but yeah. It looks very cool, actually. Like, I'd buy that. I mean, kinda, maybe.
This mod turned out so epic.
But yeah, I mean, they got cooler handhelds than this. Play a few retro games that you're gonna play for 20 minutes.
I am so happy with how this turned out. It looks absolutely incredible. Seriously, this is probably one of my favorite devices. I mean, it just is such a lovely thing to play.
Oh, he's gotten good at what he's done, man. For sure.
Beautiful, clicky micro.
Looks like your battery's dead, though.
Switched.
Man, our Game Boy didn't give us no notification like this when our battery was gonna die.
Joystick makes this thing just so unique and fun, especially because of the plethora of fighting games available on the Neo Geo Pocket Color and Neo Geo Pocket. This thing is backwards compatible, so you can play the black and white games, and that is quite nice because now, just by touching the top,
it's a pretty good competitor against the Game Boy. It's just the Game Boy and Mario, okay? If it has Mario, we're good with it.
Of the screen where that touch sensor is, you can change the color of the display, which means you can play your black and white games and make them look really unique and cool. And then on the other side, you've got the brightness control as well. And in order to access further parts of the settings, you hold the select button and you press A and B. That's going to pop up a little menu at the bottom, and that's going to allow you to change things like the brightness from the actual.
Hey, bro, it's like a DS, bro. How come the Game Boy didn't have this? The Game Boy needed stuff like this.
Settings, and then you can also change the position of the display, and you have the option to add a pixel effect on the screen, which is going to make it look like an original pixel display. As well as that, you've got the battery display, which is actually really handy, especially having fitted the recharge.
An alarm and a horoscope, bro. What the heck?
Battery, that is going to allow me to see how much battery is left before it needs charging. So this is now really the ultimate Neo Geo Pocket Color. There's one other thing that we can use use, which is going to make it even better, and that is the Flash Master, which is something that allows you to play ROMs on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, and this is quite expensive. To be honest with you, this entire thing is expensive. We need to talk about
Yeah. Definitely something only the rich can have, guys. Let's see how much it costs.
price. The shell is nearly $40 alone. Obviously, the Neo Geo Pocket Color is not that desirable of a console, so they don't make those things in large quantities. The screen is about $60. The buttons are pretty okay at $5. The battery mod is about $50. So this thing comes in at
Too
over
much.
$200 if you want the whole package, which is, I mean, really
Hey, I'm sure some will be getting the package now, right, guys? Looks like he filmed it at 1 o'clock a.m. I doubt he set the time for that. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, check out the Retro Future in the description. I think we reacted to one of his videos before as well. Alright. Alright, guys. He said the blinking light, think blinking light was because I needed to put clock battery in, which I didn't have. It goes away once it's installed. Okay. So there we have it, guys. Retro Future, guys. Later. Thank you for watching. Peace out, everyone.